Gate of Sands, Part 1. The sun, like a burning blade, struck down upon two lost travelers. The endless sands shifted beneath their feet, dragging them deeper into the merciless desert. Nathan and Daniel had been stranded in the desert for 3 days. Their water had run out. The map they had trusted was useless. Their compass had stopped working, and the mirages had only led them to disappointment. Daniel, breathless, muttered, "It's over, Nate. I can't walk anymore. This place is our grave." Nathan, clinging to the last fragments of hope, scanned the horizon. Suddenly, amidst the rolling dunes, he saw something unnatural, a shadow that danced strangely upon the sands. There, a shelter, maybe ruins or a cave. With their last bit of strength, they ran towards it. Each step on the scorching sand felt like walking on burning blades. But when they reached their destination, they realized it was neither a cave nor ruins. It was an ancient structure. Massive pillars, half buried in sand, were covered in carvings that seemed almost alive. It was as if some unknown entity had etched them into the stone, waiting for a traveler to unlock their secrets. Daniel whispered, "What is this place? It shouldn't exist." Nathan hesitantly placed his hand on the wall. Suddenly, a strange energy pulsed through his fingers, and the stone began to tremble. Glowing blue lines spread across its surface like veins of light. Daniel stepped back in fear. "Damn it, Nate. It's a trap. We need to get out of here." But it was too late. The sand beneath their feet shifted violently. The air became thick. The world around them twisted like a shattered mirror, and in an instant, everything changed. The desert was gone. The scorching heat had vanished. They were now standing in an unknown field under a crimson sky, where multiple glowing moons hovered above. Towering silver trees shimmered like metal, and a river in the distance defied gravity, flowing upward into the heavens. Daniel barely managed to whisper, "Where are we?" A deep voice, like the echo of thunder, rumbled through the air. "You have stepped into a place where you were never meant to be. Now choose, stay, or be erased." But was there truly a way back? The Gate of Sands, Part 2. Nathan and Daniel stood frozen, staring at the surreal world before them. The air was heavier than in the desert, but carried a fresh, damp scent, like a forest after the rain. Strange orbs of light floated in the air, moving as if they were sentient. Nathan muttered, "This place feels alive." Daniel, still in shock, said, "No, Nate, this is an illusion. We need to find a way back." Before they could take a step, the ground trembled. From between the towering silver trees, shadows emerged, tall, slender figures with glowing eyes that pierced through the darkness. Their skin was as black as the void, streaked with luminous blue markings. They moved silently, but their presence carried an undeniable sense of power. Daniel edged closer to Nathan and whispered, "What do we do? I don't think they're friendly." One of the creatures stepped forward. Its glowing blue eyes locked onto them. Then, in a voice as deep as an ancient well, it spoke. "You do not belong here. How did you pass through the gate?" Nathan swallowed hard. "We got lost. We were just looking for shelter, and suddenly, we were here." The creature studied them for a long moment before raising its hand. Symbols of glowing light appeared in the air, shifting and transforming as if alive. "No one crosses the gate unless they are chosen." Daniel tensed. "Listen, my friend, we were not chosen. If there's a way to go back, just tell us." The creature turned to its companions, who nodded in silent agreement. "Perhaps you can return, but first, you must face a trial." Nathan narrowed his eyes. "What kind of trial?" The creature pointed toward the river that flowed skyward. "Beyond the river lies a truth that must not be uncovered. But if you wish to return, you must understand the nature of this world. There is only one choice: cross the river, or remain here and be forgotten." Daniel exhaled sharply. "Great. A challenge in a parallel world. Why not?" Nathan clenched his fists. "We don't have a choice. Let's go." But were they truly prepared for what awaited them on the other side? The Gate of Sands, Final Part. Nathan and Daniel stood before the strange river, its shimmering surface reflecting an unfamiliar world. But what world was it? The mysterious being spoke again. "Cross the river and find the truth. Only then will you uncover the way back." Nathan looked at Daniel. "Are you ready?" Daniel gave a bitter smile. No, but do we have a choice? They stepped into the water. Surprisingly, it wasn't cold. It felt like walking through thick mist. Suddenly, an invisible force pulled them upward. They were no longer on solid ground. They were floating in a space between two worlds. Darkness overtook them, and when their eyes opened again, they were no longer in the strange land. Nathan gasped for air. The sun was shining down on him. The warm desert sand pressed against his body. Daniel lay beside him, breathing heavily. But something was different. They were back near the ruins, but the ruins were gone. The ancient temple had vanished. There was no sign that it had ever existed. Daniel sat up, panic in his eyes. We made it back. Nathan exhaled slowly. Yeah, but something's changed. They looked at each other. On their hands, faint, glowing blue markings remained, just like the symbols carved into the temple walls. Daniel's voice wavered. What do you think this means? Nathan stared into the horizon. I don't know, but I have a feeling that world hasn't forgotten us. And in the distance, the desert sands silently buried something beneath them, a gate that would never open again, or perhaps only until the next traveler found it. If you love this journey into the unknown, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an adventure. Drop a comment below telling us what world you want to explore next. Join the Beyond Imagination community, because the best is yet to come. See you in the next video.